I'm Chris Hansen.
I'm Risk Cranston, and today we are discussing eyewitness testimony and its unreliability. Starting off with a study conducted by Loftus in 2002 in regards to the Washington sniper. Eyewitnesses were interviewed. The majority of them thought that there was a white van traveling in the vicinity of where the sniper was, when in all actuality the van was a shade of dark green. This source of the white van came from a previous witness who, in an interview, claimed the van to be white. And through a process similar to serial reproduction, this information was transferred to other eyewitnesses and supports the idea of reconstructive memory. The fact that the witnesses changed their recount of the story to match that of the other witnesses, and also supports the idea of leading questions affecting the testimony of that original eyewitness or witness who claimed that the white van was white when it was actually green. Your thoughts?
Another study that shows that eyewitness testimonies are unreliable is a study done in 1947 by Alport and Postman, entitled Racial Bias in Memory Recall. The aim of the study was to investigate how schema affects our memory recall. The participants included Black and white Americans. White participants were shown a picture of an argument depicting a Black male defending himself against a white male aggressor holding a razor. And so both groups were shown the same picture and were expected to retell the story through serial reproduction. And the result was that white participants tended, after a few retellings, claimed that the Black male was the aggressor, while Black participants remained more accurate in their retellings, and where the white man was the aggressor. This shows that social environment and how we expect things to be, our stereotypes, affect the way we remember and how we recall memory. And so the white participants had stereotypes which influence how they tell the story, and thus this shows that eyewitness testimonies should not be used in the court of law.
Agreed.
Back to you, Mr. Wally Waffles, for a real-life situation.
Hi, Wally Waffles here, reporting live from the scene. So, there was a case of a falsely accused man named Marvin Anderson. He was falsely accused of raping a young girl when he was only 18 years old, and he was falsely imprisoned, all because of a false eyewitness testimony. The victim told the police officer that Marvin had said that he had a white girl back home, and so the police officer, saw that Marvin was the only man he knew living with a white woman. So he went to Marvin's place of work, got a caller ID, and added it to a lineup of 6 mugshots that could have been the possible perpetrator. Now the woman picked out Marvin from this list, and this was all proven to be false later by post DNA testing. So the woman picked out Marvin from the lineup, and now the case went to court for trial, where the woman positively identified Marvin as her rapist, and Marvin went to jail. He was falsely imprisoned because this woman believed due to a faulty eyewitness testimony that Marvin was her attacker. Now this again was proved to be false, showing that eyewitness testimony does not have a room in an accurate court of law.